week's episode of How to Magic is sponsored by Audible. Watch the card. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. A little piece like this, and it magically restores.
How would you do that?
Snap my fingers, and the deck magically disappears. You show the card on the table, and it just magically changes. See the match sitting on the card? Watch, if I just bend the card, the match will just sit in midair.
That is amazing.
Together just like this, toss them down, they actually change. Watch, take the deck of cards, push one through the glass. Check this out, there's a hole through the card right there. All you do is turn it face down, and I can actually peel the hole right off the card. What's good? Welcome back to How to Magic. Oh, magic! I am your host, Evan Era. Today I'm showing you 10 magic card tricks that you can do. Okay, watch a really cool card trick here. I have a single playing card here held at my fingertips. Watch, if we just take the card, 1, 2, and on 3, it just magically changes into a marker. All you need for this one is a marker, a playing card, any card will do, and a hot glue gun. So here's how you're gonna set this up. You're gonna take your hot glue gun and just run a bead of glue right down it, just like this. And then you're gonna stick your card in place on the back of the marker, just like this. So you just wanna hold the card in place and run a bead of hot glue right down it like this. So once you have the card glued in place on the marker, this is what you want it to look like. It looks a little strange. Start the trick out like this with the marker concealed in your hands, and it's going to look like you're just holding a playing card. And then all you're going to do is flip the card back like this. You're just going to roll the marker back. That's going to hide the card behind the marker. At that same time, you're going to bring your hands out from in front of the marker and show it just like that. So two things are happening at once. The card is flipping down like this and being hidden behind the marker. So holding the card, flip back, and the hands come open to show it. It's a super easy card trick that you can pull off at home. All you need is a marker, a card, and some hot glue. And of course you can take the marker and change it right back into a playing card. This is an original creation by the Evan Era TV team. Set it up yourself and try it out at home. See the match sitting on the card? Watch, if I just bend the card, the match will just sit in midair, just like that. Looks like it's levitating. Just float right back down to the card. All right, here's how it's done. I'm about to reveal the secret. The secret to this trick is extremely simple, and I'll teach you how it's done right now. All you need to set this one up is a single playing card, a single match, and these right here, these are called loops. They are little loops of invisible elastic thread. I'm actually wearing one right now. You probably can't see it though. So I'm going to use this piece of string loop as a demonstration of how to hook this up. So you're gonna take the loop, gonna go over the card like this, and then you're basically just gonna double it over. So you want one side of the loop here, the other here, and on the opposite side, you want it to cross like this. Then your match is going to sit right on the loop just like that, with one side of it supporting the head of the match and the other side supporting the back end of the match. Once you have it hooked up, it's super easy to do. All you have to do is bend the card and it really looks like that match just levitates. Quick and easy, and it looks so amazing. Big shout out to our sponsor for this episode, Audible. Audible content includes an unmatched selection of audiobooks, and you can get your first audiobook for free when you try Audible for 30 days. Visit audible.com/EvanEra or text Evan Era to 500. In addition to their huge selection of audiobooks, Audible now also has Audible Originals. Audible Originals are exclusive audio titles created by celebrated storytellers from worlds as diverse as theater, journalism, literature, and more. Audible's theme for this new year is New Year, New You. Could listening to Audible make you a better parent, a better leader, or a better person? Or could listening inspire you to try something completely new and different? I'm currently listening to The Secret Life of Houdini, written by William Kalush, who's actually David Blaine's manager. It's a fascinating audiobook. I highly recommend all of you check it out. And there's so much magic in the book. Houdini had a fascinating life. Go to audible.com/EvanEra or text Evan Era to 500 to get started today. Okay, another cool card trick. So I have a brand new deck of cards here. If you will, open these up for me. So 52 cards in a standard deck. Kind of cut the cards, like cut off a portion of the cards wherever you feel it.
Okay.
Yeah, and hand it to me.
Which one?
Whichever one you want. Okay, perfect. Now I want you to take the packet that you have right there and put it back in the box. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Now, the next step is I'm just going to hold, you can put the box down.
Okay.
I'm just going to hold these right here and try to get a feel for exactly how many cards it is.
What?
27. 27 cards exactly. So let's count down. It's going to be super dramatic. 27 cards exactly, okay? By feel.
No
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
There's no
21,
way.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26,
Oh my God.
27.
Well, great job. How would you do that?
It's counting by touch. I'll teach you how to do it right now. All you need to pull this one off is 2 decks of cards. So the first one is a brand new unopened deck. That's the one you're going to present to the audience. The other one, they never see. You're going to start with this deck before you perform the trick. You're going to take whatever portion of cards you want from the deck. 27 is a nice number because it's kind of close to half the deck. You're going to take exactly 27 cards, make sure you count them, and you're going to put them in your pocket before the trick starts. You have them open the brand new deck, discard the jokers and the little promotional cards, and then cut the deck in half. Well, you don't have to say exactly in half, just cut off a portion of cards. And then they're going to hand you a portion of the cards. You can tell them to hand you whichever pile they want. You're then going to misdirect their attention to the packet in their hand because you're going to ask them to put it inside the card box. While their attention is right here putting the cards in the box, that's when you're going to do the dirty work of the trick. You're going to take the packet that they handed you and switch it with the one that you have in your pocket. So you know exactly how many cards are here. So you take their packet, which you don't know how many it is, you're going to switch it real quick with the one in your pocket, and then you can say, let's see if I can get a feel for this, do some little acting here, and just, it's about 27 cards. And you do this dramatic countdown of the cards. You can have them count along with you. Really great if you have a whole room full of people counting down on this. Super dramatic, really play up the drama, and then you get to that 27th card, and it looks like you just have this magical ability to tell exactly how many cards are in your hand. Super cool. Try it out at home, and let me know your results. Okay, this is a fun pick a card, any card trick. Hold the marker, please. So I'm just going to riffle down the side of the cards like this. You say stop whenever you want, okay?
Okay. Stop.
Right there. Okay, perfect card here for you. The 2 of hearts. Do me a favor, just sign the front right here. Just sign on the check. Perfect.
I know this.
All right. I'm going to take your card. Let's see, we're going to put it like halfway down in the deck, like this right here. Take that little portion and just leave it sticking out here. Okay.
Okay.
And then take the rest of these cards, and I'm going to go through and actually pick a card for me. So now that you have picked one, so right there, the 3 of spades.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to go with, okay? So I am actually going to sign that card. There we go. So we're going to take this card, and it is going to go right there. Okay?
Okay.
So we've got my sign card here, your sign card here,
Okay.
and the different parts of the deck. And we're just going to push them both in,
okay.
like this.
They are mixed in.
Yes.
All right.
Now do me a favor, press down on the deck.
Okay.
Gently, now a little bit stronger. Right there. Perfect. Check this out. Go through here, it looks like one card has turned face up.
Yours.
The card that I signed.
Yes.
What's really interesting is if you take this card and flip it over, it's melded together.
I can't even believe what I watched the whole thing. I don't know if I skipped over the words. That is amazing. Yes, I very much want to know how to do that.
I'll teach you and you right now. All you need is a double-faced card. These are standard playing cards. They just have a face card on the front and a face card on the back. There's no back design. This is as simple as having the card on the bottom of the deck like this. You're gonna cut the top portion off, do a riffle force, and cut right to their card. Being careful to set it down on the table just like that so that they don't see the back. They sign the front face of the card. Then you're going to flip the deck over, and this card is gonna go right here, and then you're gonna execute a double lift. You're gonna take the bottom card with this card so that it looks like just a normal card with a back design. You're actually hiding the other side of the card right there. So now we want to take this, once we flipped it, and we want to turn the entire deck over as we push this card out. This is just a random card from the deck. We're then going to cut off the top portion, stick that card right there. Now we have our double face card right here. We're going to execute the same move over again, just the riffle force, and then you flip the whole deck, repeat the same process. They sign this side of the card as you see I did, and then we're just going to repeat that same step. So you're doing double lift, and then you're flipping this down to hide the card there. there, and this card's gonna go in that portion. They believe this is the card you just signed, that's the card they signed. You're then gonna take these halves of the deck, bring them together like this, and push the cards in dramatically, just like that. Everyone sees them go inside, and then you spread the cards out like this. You see that one card has turned face up in the deck, and then the kicker is they flip the card over, and their two cards have somehow impossibly melded together. This trick is called Anniversary Waltz. I'm not sure who originally invented it. If some of my magic historians can leave me in the comments who originally invented this trick, I'm not really sure. This is kind of a distilled down version that I came up with, and all you really need are some double-faced cards. This one is less of a trick and more of just a really cool secret that's hidden within playing cards that I actually didn't know about until recently. So the 8 of diamonds in a standard deck of bicycle cards actually has a hidden 8 in the diamonds. If you look at the negative space, the white space here, you can see the 8 right there. The diamonds on the design of the card kind of like shape the outside of the 8. You could make this a challenge and tell them to point out all the 8s on the card, and obviously they're just going to point to the 2 8s in the corners. So once it's outlined, you can really see the 8 hidden in the middle of the diamonds right there. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Like now, every time I look at the 8 of diamonds, that's all I see. Get the 8 from your deck at home and try out a fun challenge with your friends and family. Okay, I have a deck of cards held against the window of the car here. I just want you to think of any card in the deck. What's the first one that pops into your mind? What is it?
5 of spades.
Check this out. I'm gonna press the cards on the window and see one just pop through the glass.
Did it go through the window? Are you serious? Is it mine?
They're on the seat.
That's insane.
Here is the secret to the magic card through the window trick. This is a special playing card that has a secret layer of magnetic material hidden inside. And the other thing you're going to need is this. This is a magnetic ring. So you're gonna wear the magnet ring on your hand, and obviously the magnetic card will stick to it. So you're gonna set this up by putting the card on the inside of the glass already. You're gonna do this before the trick starts. You're then going to hold your magnetic ring on the other side of the glass to hold the card in place. Your next step is to begin taking cards from a standard deck and just sliding them in place underneath your hand. And now you're going to call attention to the cards on the window. Tell your spectator to think of a card, or you can just say, watch this. I'm going to take the cards on the window. Check this out. I'm going to try to push one through. And as you lift the magnetic ring, the card on the inside will fall, and it'll look like a single playing card has just popped through the window. Super easy and amazing magic trick that you can do with cards. Really visual little card trick here. So I have a deck of cards. And I'm actually going to put them back inside the box. So watch the deck as it goes inside, just like that. Watch. Snap my fingers and the deck magically disappears, turned into a solid glass brick. Super easy to do here. All you're gonna do is take a card box and cut the back out of it just like this. Then you're just going to take a blank face card that's a normal card design on the back and a blank face on the front. You're gonna put a little piece of double-sided tape right there on the card. And then you also need this. It is an Omni deck. It's a glass brick that on the edges looks like an actual deck of cards. So when you put the single blank card on top of it like this, it really creates the convincing illusion that you're holding a full deck of playing cards. You wanna make sure the front of the box is facing the audience. You pull the deck out, and then you're just going to slide it right back in like this. Squeeze the box so that the double stick tape sticks the card in place, and then when you flip it over, the illusion is already complete. All you have to do is dump out the solid brick. You can show the box completely empty because the card, the blank face, really blends in with the design of the box. Looks like the box is just completely empty, and the entire deck is just transformed into this solid, clear glass brick. Stay tuned for the end of the video. I'm going to give away this prop to one lucky comment. Quick little card trick here. So I'm going to fold over the corner of this card like this and tear it off just like that. So now that I have the torn piece of the card here, I'm going to attempt to reattach it using magic. Watch, we just take the little piece like this and it magically restores onto the card. You can hand this out to your audience for examination. They can inspect this to their heart's content, both front and back. Super amazing little card trick that you'll learn now. Really simple setup for this one. All you need are 2 duplicate cards. You need 2 cards from different decks that are exactly the same. The first step is to snip the corner off one of the cards. All we're going to need is the corner from the card. You can put the rest of it aside. Now the next step is to fold our duplicate card in the exact same place that our cut has been made on this corner. So now that we have it folded back, we're going to tuck the extra piece right under that folded corner just like that. So now when we open it, it should be lined up right there with the edge. So now you're going to take the card, you're going to fold the corner over as you cover it with your hands and act like you're tearing it off. You're simply going to pluck the extra piece from behind the fold. And then restoring it is simple as taking this piece, sliding it behind, and unfolding the corner. Hide the extra piece behind as you pass the card out for examination. Okay, really cool trick to show you with this card right here, and I have a hole cut through the top of the card right here. You can see my finger going through. It is indeed a real hole. Now check this out. We're going to take the card and put it face down on the table just like this. You can see the hole there. Watch, all we do is just give it a little rub, and check this out. If I just pull up the corner, I can actually peel the hole off the card just like that. Okay, here's what you need to pull off this amazing illusion. This is so cool. You need some black electrical tape. You'll need some regular Scotch tape, a pair of scissors, and 2 playing cards. You'll also need a black background. So here is the first step. You're going to cut one of the playing cards right about here, right about 3/4 of the way down. This is going to act as a flap on the back of our other playing card, and we're just going to tape it in place right there. So once you have the tape cut, you're going to pull the flap back and you're going to stick it in place right about there in the middle of the card. And then you're going to trace around it and cut out an actual hole in the shape of the tape. So we're cutting out an actual hole size of the tape on this bottom card here. It doesn't have to be exact, but you want it to be pretty close. You can then peel the tape off and you're going to stick this in place on the flap card. So you have the actual hole cut out here on the bottom card, and then when the flap comes down, you have the duplicate hole, but it's actually made of the tape. So you're going to start out the trick like this with the flap folded down and hidden behind the front card. You can show the hole in the card by showing your finger going through it just like this, that it is indeed a genuine hole. Then when you turn the card face down, you're going to want to cover the front hole like this as you bring the flap up and put the card face down. Now at this point the work is already done. Peel up the edge of the tape and remove it from the card. Such an amazing moment when they see the tape peel off and it looks like the hole has just somehow become removable. So try that at home and fool your friends and family. Watch the card on the table, it'll just magically change just like that. All you need for this one is a little piece of double-sided tape, and you're going to stick it on the back of one of the cards like this, and then you're going to stick it in place on the table. Then we're going to take another card from the deck and we're just going to carefully position it on top of that card just like that. So once you have them aligned, it looks like one single card sitting on the table. That is key to this illusion. The next key is to flick the card, the top card, off the table. It's going to shoot right back here off the table into our lap or onto the floor, and it's going to look like the card just changes in an instant. Okay, cool little card trick here. I have the 10 of diamonds and the 3 of diamonds. If we just hold them together just like this, toss them down, they actually change into the 13 of diamonds. Super simple secret on this one. You need a gimmicked card. This is the 13 of diamonds. It's just normal on the back and it has a really cool 13 of diamonds design on the front. And you're going to need the 10 and the 3 of diamonds from a normal deck. You're just going to hold the 13 on the back of the 3 like this. Line the 10 up on the front. You want to hold them all together as one little packet like this. And then when you let go, you're going to let those cards flip over and the 13 will flip face up. It looks like the cards just magically morph into the 13 of diamonds. Super impossible little souvenir you could let your audience keep. And it's as easy as just flipping the cards. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button and share it with someone who you think might like it as well. If you're watching here on YouTube, you can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links for that are in the description below as well. Alright guys, it is giveaway time. I'm giving away all the magic props from this video. All the card tricks are up for grabs in the giveaway. You can win a pack of loops, double face cards, a magnetic card, the solid glass Omni deck, or the magic 13 of diamonds. All these tricks are up for grabs in the giveaway. All you have to do to win is leave a comment in the comment section down below and hit the thumbs up. Okay, it's time to announce the giveaway winners from our last How To Magic video. The winners are magically appearing on the screen right here. Send an email with your full mailing address to this email address on the screen to claim your prize. Thank you to everyone who entered that giveaway, and good luck to everyone entering this giveaway. Be sure to hit the thumbs up on the video and leave us a comment down below. Big shout out to our sponsor for this episode, Audible. Audible has the largest selection of audiobooks on the planet, and now with Audible Originals, the selection has gotten even more custom with content made for members. Every month, Audible members get 1 credit good for any audiobook they choose, plus 2 Audible Originals from a changing selection that they can't get anywhere else. They also get access to audio, fitness, and health workouts created exclusively for Audible, plus your books are yours to keep. You can go back and re-listen anytime, even if you cancel your membership. Don't like your audiobook? Exchange it, no questions asked. If you missed the last episode of How To Magic, you can catch up by watching it right over there. Tap the subscribe button if you're new, and be sure to turn on the notification bell so you see all of our videos. A big thank you to Audible, our sponsor for this video, and until next time, remember that anything is possible as long as you stay positive, work hard, and laugh at life. Love you guys.